metal band, so I didn't even catch it.
But I mean, I've always liked all kinds of music, and
Sure.
and I think that like I said, that we took a real break from playing music,
Right.
And maybe at that point in time we kind of drifted apart, even as friends.
Mm-hmm.
But John and I have known each other 22 years, and it's like marriage. It's like any relationship.
Sure.
Nothing is all ice cream and cotton candy all
Right.
the way through.
Right.
And I feel like our triumphs together as friends, our closeness that we've achieved, and also times in life when we hated each other, has made our friendship and our music all the more richer.
Right.
I really think that. And I would say, aside from heavy metal, also very influenced by Velvet Underground, Lou
Sure.
Reed,
Yeah.
David Bowie. And I think even in the stuff that we did that was more sort of country flavored, you could still hear those influences in it. And I feel like they've come out a little bit more now.
Yeah.
And
Lou Reed especially, yes.
and like we like to say, now this band is more art band than jug band.
Sure.
And speaking of which, we have a show coming up.
Yes, you do.
Next week.
I have the flyer right here.
There you go.
That's it's going to be comedy. Is it 2 shows?
2 shows coming up.
Okay, so we've got the show on next Thursday, which is your birthday show.
It is my birthday.
And we're going to have comedy, and then Rodney and John. That's at the 5-Star Bar downtown.
That is.
That is on the 18th, is that correct?
The 18th, one week from today.
I'll be there.
And also,
I'm
Mark,
actually going to come right after the show, too, yeah.
and also, Mark, you have only seen John and I perform as a duo with our amazing violin player Corey Simeone.
Who's great, yeah.
But this show is going to be our real rock show with the full band, with our incredible drummer Danny Thompson, who has played with us. Lucky him.
Many years.
But he was also again, rest in peace. He was
Scott Weiland.
Scott Weiland's drummer right up until.
Oh wow, he was in the
day he
Walkabouts
died.
then.
And he sure is. And now he's on the road with Alan Parsons.
Wow, that's not too shabby.
And Mike Lerman, our incredible bass player, and Corey Simeone. So they'll all be joining us, and you're going to see a much sort of
different real rock show. This is going to be
a rock show.
Rodney and John Go Electric. No, I can't wait. This is going to be great. And John, because man, we're at like 64 minutes. I got 2 questions to ask you, and then I want to hear some music. Why do all actors want to be musicians? Eddie Murphy, Billy Bob Thornton. I can name Jared Leto, Keanu Reeves, Zooey Deschanel. I mean, just Taylor Momsen. What is it about actors that they and you guys are good? I mean, and actually, I'm trying to think of an actor that's really not that good.
Yeah, well, Spin Magazine a few summers back, maybe 10 years ago now, did an actor band
review.
expose, and we were luckily highly rated throughout the article because they were mean to people. And I understand. It's like, how much attention do you need? I think people may say, but for me, music's never been about money. Acting hasn't really been either. They just started to pay me at some point for doing the same thing I've been doing for 10 years for free. But I think that it's all telling a story on some level. I think that if you're attracted to telling stories or hearing stories, you're going to be attracted to a lot of different things.
Sure.
So to me, it all goes together, and a lot of art has the same kind of rules. It's just as far as what I personally enjoy. So, if I walk into an art museum, I walk out a better actor. If I go see a dance performance, I walk out a better actor. If I read a novel, I end up a better musician. If I write a song, I end up whatever. I think they all kind of literally go together. But the funny thing to me is it's pretty cool. No one had any issue when musicians want to act. That's no problem. That's no problem. But if an actor,
have you seen
wants to play music, it's as though you've you're like a common thief or a murderer or something. You know,
Yeah.
somebody, you're an anathema. It used to be that way. Nobody kind of cares anymore because everybody's got their own show and whatever.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I've seen 50 Cent act. I just saw Iggy Pop play a zombie.
Yeah, but nobody's going to go. No one's going to go way out of their way and harass them for it. That's what I'm saying. Whereas 10, 15 years ago, if an actor wanted to play music, it was thought of as. But I've been playing music since 1980 in bands since '82.
Right.
The first exposure I ever got outside of the region I was in for any art was for a band I was in called Meat Joy in 1982, written up in England. So, long before I was ever getting into the press, if you will, as an actor, I was there as a musician.
All right. Well, there you go.
And I was playing backyard parties in East LA when I was 16 years old.
Playing drums?
Well, yeah, playing drums way before I ever, decided to even try to be an actor.
Well, that's great. Well,
and also I just got to say, sorry to be a plug whore, but I have not been as active as I should be in my acting career because I'm really trying to move up the financial entertainment ladder. You know, I started as an actor and then I went to the far more lucrative musician route, and now I've jumped right to the top in the stand-up comedy world.
Right.
Everyone knows the immense riches that are
you're really
there for the taking.
By the way, the next step is janitor. By the way, just so you know.
Well, and below that's poetry.
Yeah.
Like, really. If you
Well, that's next. That's
money
next.
making.
That's next for me, John.
right.
I can
That's where
one
the
can only dream.
Yes.
Big money is always in poetry.
But I saw you do some stand up and you were inexperienced, but you were funny, and that's more than I can say for a lot of people.
Thank you.
I think that comes with comedians too. With age, you kind of have a sense of humor about life and what you've lived through.
Which is interesting because a lot of the clubs won't book anybody over 30. But
Which is ridiculous. You know?
We've done more hyping.
I
have to hype.
making a joke about it, but
I'm not.
I have been building a comedy show at 5 Star Bar with my girlfriend Angela Manzan,
Who we've had on the show, who's terrific.
right? And you are a regular there, and
I guess
you're
I am
very
now.
funny. You
Right.
hosted our last show, Mark,
Right.
and I have to say, making a joke about the financial gains, they are not there, but it's been one of the most gratifying experiences that I've had in show business. It's been
Well, the 5 Star Bars is a great venue. They're getting more and more people. On the 14th, next Thursday,
18th.
18th, excuse me. Jared Redwater, who we've had on the show, is going to be on. He's great. We got Jackson Banks, who we got to have on the show. He's fantastic.
Incredible.
Brooklyn Jones,
Incredible.
Troy
One of our
Dillinger.
best lineups ever.
It's terrific. And I'm even going to come in and hopefully do a set.
And
I have to say two things.
you are going to be on.
And John, when you were there supporting all the comedians. You even moved the pool table. You're just...
I did what I can, but I know we're out of time, so we'll talk. Just please do everything faster. We're also playing the 20th at Fado Do.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
In the evening.
Which
How do
is-
they find us, Rodney? Is it Rodney and John at Facebook?
Rodney and John on
the
Facebook.
ampersand,
No,
rather than AND.
They won't let you use an ampersand in the title.
Well, you're-
Rodney and John.
On
But you're
Facebook.
on Instagram at Rodney and John.
Right. Rodney and John. Also, just Rodney Eastman
Right.
on Facebook.
Sure.
Also on Facebook, if you want to, for the upcoming comedy shows, Smarties and Dummies
Smarties and Dummies.
on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Rodney and John
Right.
on Facebook. But yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff coming up. Do you want to tell them
That
about
was one thing.
the
Here's
play?
The second thing.
Yeah, please, please,
real
yeah.
quickly,
Please.
Rodney and I.
Most important.
Rodney and I and a gentleman named Whammo out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The three of us wrote a rock and roll play called Where's Cherry, and we did a couple of workshops of it over the last year, and we're hoping this fall to really mount Where's Cherry in earnest. So
Rodney was telling me
give it
about that, yeah.
full production. So keep an eye out for Where's Cherry, and when you hear these songs, we'll play one from a record we got coming up, and the other song that Rodney will sing will be from the show Where's Cherry.
That's great.
Cool.
First off, and please come back and bring Whammo. I got to meet that. I got to meet a guy named
You
Whammo.
and Whammo
Absolutely.
are
Yeah.
actually may cancel each other out.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where two
Right.
people have the same kind of
Energy,
intensity.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, it's like Bukowski never wanted to go to a party where there's another drunken writer. It's
Right.
like, cancel each other out, and no one will even know anyone's there.
And one last question, because I don't know the next time we'll have an Oscar nominee in here.
No, but we'll come back for Where's Cherry.
No,
Rodney,
I absolutely.
Hopefully in October.
Yeah. But what was in the gift bag?
Which one? The Academy gift bag?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I gave that stuff away, or it wasn't a car in the bag. There was no car.
Was
I
it?
looked all over, but there was no car.
'Cause-
in the
'cause,
bag. One thing that you do get as an Academy Award nominee, and this is no bullshit, you get a really large, cheaply made gray sweatshirt that's like extra, extra large, and it says Academy Award nominee on it.
No, are you serious?
No, they've been doing this for many years. I'm not sure. Whoever makes the sweatshirt, I apologize for poking fun at it, but I don't know where that is either. But
Apparently they.
I haven't worn it out in clubs.
I think.
Pajamas though, it's like cozy.
If-
I think they gave you Peter Ustinov's old sweatshirt. I don't
They
know.
have. I don't know, but everyone gets the same size. They don't even ask what
Nice.
size you
The
want.
bigger the
Somebody
better.
else.
Yeah,
Home.
if he can find it, maybe he'll give it to you, Mark.
I would be honored. But anyway, I can't wait to hear these songs. By the way, Hannah, we were goofing on the actors making music. These guys are good. Wait till you hear this.
Well,
And
we're actors making music. We'll see what goes.
I've heard you guys are good. And anyway, we're gonna pause it right here, and then we're gonna have Rodney and John sing.
Get some editing to do, my
Pause.
friends.
Yeah.
I know.
Pause.